Hey, what is up, guys? It is Swiss here, and today I have a little fun story for you. So, it's a couple of years back, and we were having this fun little 4th of July party that my friend was hosting. And it was very small. We were just having a good time. We're just dicking around, doing a bunch of stupidity. However, the funny thing, though, is there's one key point that was really the high point in that entire summer was when we set the pool on fire. Now, we have done many stupid things in the past. We've blown up the fire pit, we've burned the barn down twice, but we've never done something like setting the pool on fire. So it all starts with my friend. He invited over a couple of his cousins. He invited over the smart cousin and the probably not mentally okay cousin. And what happens was the okay cousin he's in college and he's studying to be a lab worker. We call him the lab rat because of it. And what happens was he managed to take home some chemicals that he got to use in school. And one of the cool things that he was showing us was something called diethyl ether. Now, for those of you that do not know what diethyl ether is, basically to sum it up, 1, it floats on water, and 2, it is freaking flammable. Now, you can already tell where this is going. What happened was he sets it down on the table, and he's showing us around what it is. He's, showing us, it floats, buoyancy, blah, blah, blah. And what happens is we're about done, and we decide, hey, let's go swimming for a bit. I mean, we've already used up all our fireworks, so there's nothing really else to do right now. So what we did was it's like we're getting our swim trunks on. However, what happens is he goes to pick up the bottle of diethyl ether. However, the thing that happens, though, that's not good is he drops it. And it drops cap first, so the cap is shattered, it's broken, and the diethyl ether starts leaking everywhere. And then what happens is he drops it, and it floats downward into the pool, and it starts floating on the water surface. Now, the mentally unokay cousin is now at work here and says, hey, you say it floats on water, right? And it's flammable? Will it actually do this? He says, no! And sure enough, the crazy cousin took out a matchbook and tossed it into the pool. And sure enough, it lit the pool on fire. And so what happens is we now have to deal with a pool that's set on fire. But the funny thing is, we're all laughing so hard because we never expected to be at a party where we set the pool on fire. So what happens is, the irony in this is, not 5 seconds before, my friend's dad came home. And sure enough, what happens is he comes home to find his nephews, his son, and his son's friend standing by his pool while the pool is on fire. See, but we didn't know he was there at first. We thought he was just we didn't know he was gonna be home so early. So we're sitting there laughing around the pool, but we hear something drop. He dropped his briefcase, and he was shaking. He was astonished because he never knew he would come home to see his pool on fire. But he came home to see his pool on fire. So we see him there he's in there with awe that his pool's on fire. But we're laughing, which is the part that gets on his nerves, because you shouldn't really be laughing that you set your pool on fire. So he looks over at us and he yells, "What the hell are you all doing?" And it's we're all looking at him oh crap, what have we done? Yeah, we said, okay, it's not what you think. We were, just, having some fun, and then what happened was, and then he just has that I'm not buying it face. And we eventually did manage to put out the fire in the pool, which was not an easy task in the slightest. And so we, long story short, kids, if I have to give you advice for this video, don't. I don't care if it's fun, and I don't care if you get paid to do it. don't set the pool on fire. Because believe me, it's hard to put out. Your friend's dad will get mad at you, and it'll get your cousin kicked out of your house. Because he's not allowed back at the house because he's the one that was really responsible for the flame. And this is the crazy cousin, too, the one that set the pool on fire itself. And that was one of the best 4th of July parties that we've ever had. I mean, we still had some more, but none will ever top the time we set the pool on fire. Anyway, guys, that's all the time I have for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed this little story time. And if you liked it, tell me if you want more, because I have a lot more stories I could tell you guys. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.